Digging my grave. Who is David? Israelis protest as family shocked over living skeleton clip. Palestinian group Hamas on Saturday released a disturbing video of a weak Israeli hostage, Eviatar David, 24, showing him digging what he calls his grave in an underground tunnel. This is the second hostage video circulated within 48 hours. The videos have triggered protests at Tel Aviv's Hostage Square, with thousands coming out on the streets in the largest rally since the start of the war to push Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to make a deal for the hostages. How psychopathic is Hamas? It forced starving hostage Eviatar David to dig his own grave for the cameras. pic.twitter.com EMA404ST4S Ilan Levy Ilan Olavi August 2, 2025 Nanan. In the footage, David is seen using a shovel in the tunnel. He is seen saying in Hebrew, "What I'm doing now is digging my own grave. Every day my body becomes weaker and weaker. I'm walking directly to my grave. There is the grave where I am going to be buried in. Time is running out to be released and be able to sleep in my bed with my family." He is then seen breaking down. The footage is juxtaposed with images of starving Palestinian children. In addition to the footage of David, Hamas and Islamic Jihad released another video showing hostage Rom Braslovsky, 21, a dual German-Israeli citizen, also appearing weak. Nanan and David's family, according to the New York Post, said in a statement sent to the hostages' families' forum headquarters, "We are forced to witness our beloved son and brother, Eviatar David, deliberately and cynically starved in Hamas tunnels in Gaza, a living skeleton, buried alive." David's family in a statement said, "The deliberate starvation of our son as part of a propaganda campaign is one of the most horrifying acts the world has seen. He is being starved purely to serve Hamas propaganda. Hamas is using our son as a live experiment in a vile hunger campaign. The deliberate starvation of our son as part of a propaganda campaign is one of the most horrifying acts the world has seen." David's family was quoted by news agency AFP as saying, "A heartbreaking 40-second clip showing Israeli hostage Eviatar David, looking skeletal and frail inside a tunnel, was released with his family's permission, after Hamas published the footage without their consent. The family described him as a living skeleton buried alive." And pic.twitter.com H77 Uzixmy 9 ILTV Israel News ILTV News August 2, 2025 Nanan. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu said he spoke with the families of Hamas hostages Rom Braslovsky and Eviatar David. "I expressed to them my deep shock at the harsh footage published by the Hamas terror organization. I told them in the clearest way we are continuing the effort to bring back all the hostages, relentlessly, with determination, and without tire," he said in a post on X. Netanyahu said the cruelty of Hamas knows no bounds. While the State of Israel allows the entry of humanitarian aid to the residents of Gaza, Hamas terrorists deliberately starve our hostages, documenting them in a cynical, humiliating, and malicious manner, he added. They also deliberately starve the residents of the Strip, Netanyahu alleged. "They prevent aid from reaching them, and then lie to the world and conduct a false propaganda campaign against Israel," he said. Netanyahu called on all the countries of the world stand against this Nazi-like abuse. "Do not stand by. This is a moral test." Nanan and Eviatar David was reportedly abducted, along with his friend Gal Gilboa Dalal, during the Hamas attack on October 7, 2023 that sparked the Gaza war. Both had been attending the Nova Music Festival in southern Israel. Palestinian militants killed 370. Of the 251 hostages taken during the Hamas attack, 49 are still being held in Gaza, including 27, the Israeli military says, are dead. Swipe left for next video. In late February, Hamas had released a video showing David and Gilboa Dalal being held inside a vehicle and forced to watch a hostage release ceremony a short distance away, AFP reported. With agency inputs latest blogs.